Your emergency fund is your safety net, a financial cushion that helps you handle life's unexpected surprises without going into debt. But where should you keep it? Two common options are high-yield savings accounts and certificates of deposit CDs. Both are low-risk and interest-earning, but they work very differently. Savings accounts offer flexibility, while CDs may offer higher rates in exchange for locking in your money. This video compares the pros, cons, and key differences between CDs and savings accounts to help you decide the best place to store your emergency fund based on your goals, risk comfort, and lifestyle. In this video, we will talk about CDs versus savings accounts. Where should you keep your emergency fund? So make sure to watch the full video. 1. Understand the purpose of an emergency fund first. Before choosing where to park your emergency fund, it's important to know its main purpose: quick access during financial emergencies. Whether it's medical bills, car repairs, or sudden job loss, your emergency fund should be easy to access, without penalties or delays. Experts recommend saving 3 to 6 months' worth of essential expenses. Because emergencies can happen anytime, liquidity, how easily you can get your money, is key. That's why where you store your fund matters just as much as how much you save. The right place should keep your money both safe and accessible when you need it most. 2. What is a high-yield savings account? Know the basics. A high-yield savings account is a bank account that earns much more interest than a regular savings account. You can deposit and withdraw money anytime, and it's FDIC insured up to $250,000, meaning it's very safe. Most online banks offer APYs of 4% or higher right now, making these accounts a smart choice for emergency funds. There are usually no monthly fees and no minimum balance requirements. The main benefit is liquidity. You can quickly move money to your checking account in an emergency. This balance of safety, flexibility, and decent interest makes it the go-to option for many savers. 3. What is a CD, certificate of deposit, and how it works? A CD is a time-based savings product where you agree to leave your money in the account for a fixed period, like 6 months, 1 year, or even 5 years. In return, you get a guaranteed interest rate that's often higher than savings accounts. But there's a catch. If you withdraw money early, you'll pay a penalty, usually a few months' worth of interest. CDs are safe and also FDIC insured, but they're less flexible. They're best if you don't need immediate access to the funds. While great for long-term savings goals, they may not be ideal for emergencies. 4. Liquidity matters most for emergency funds. Liquidity is how easily and quickly you can access your money, and it's the most important factor for emergency funds. High-yield savings accounts give you full liquidity. You can withdraw anytime, often instantly, without penalties. CDs, however, lock your money in for a set term. Early withdrawals usually result in lost interest or fees. In a true emergency, you don't want to worry about penalties or waiting for a maturity date. For that reason, most financial experts recommend keeping your emergency fund in a savings account, where it's ready the moment you need it. 5. Comparing interest rates, savings versus CD returns. CDs often offer higher interest rates than savings accounts, especially if you choose longer terms. For example, a 1-year CD may pay 5% APY, while a high-yield savings account pays around 4.3%. That extra interest might sound appealing, but remember, you're giving up access. If you break the CD early, you'll likely lose some or all of that extra interest. High-yield savings rates can also change with the market, while CD rates are locked in. So while CDs might earn more in theory, the trade-off is flexibility. And for an emergency fund, access is more important than a slightly higher return. 6. Flexibility and access. Which account offers more freedom? A high-yield savings account gives you complete freedom. You can withdraw money anytime, make deposits when you want, and move money to your checking account in minutes. CDs are much stricter. You commit to a set term, and taking money out early comes with a penalty. Some banks offer no penalty CDs, but they usually pay lower interest. If you value freedom to use your money at any time without fees, the savings account is clearly better for emergency funds. CDs work best when you're sure you won't need the money for a long time. 7. Are there risks with either option? Let's compare. Both CDs and savings accounts are considered extremely safe because they are FDIC insured up to $250,000 per depositor per bank. That means your money is protected even if the bank fails. However, the main risk with CDs is early withdrawal penalties. If you suddenly need the cash, you might lose months of earned interest. Savings accounts carry almost no risk, but interest rates can go down over time since they're variable. Still, for emergency funds, the ability to access your money quickly and safely without losing value is far more important than chasing the highest return. 8. Can you combine both for a smarter strategy? Yes, you can split your emergency fund between a savings account and a short-term CD to balance flexibility and earning potential. For example, keep 70% of your emergency cash in a high-yield savings account for fast access, and put 30% into a 6-month CD to earn higher interest on money you're less likely to need right away. This hybrid strategy works best if your fund is large, over $10,000. It allows you to maximize interest while still having quick access to most of your emergency cash. Just make sure you never lock away more than you're willing to wait for. 9. No penalty CDs, a middle ground to consider. No penalty CDs let you withdraw your money anytime after a short holding period without paying a penalty. They offer slightly higher interest than savings accounts but much more flexibility than regular CDs. Some popular banks offer no penalty CDs with terms from 6 to 13 months and APYs over 4%. These can be a great option if you want better returns and flexibility, but they're not available at all banks. If you're considering a CD for your emergency fund, a no-penalty version is much safer and more practical than locking your money in a long-term CD with penalties. 10. Final recommendation: best place for emergency funds. For most people, the best place to keep your emergency fund is a high-yield savings account. It offers full access to your money, strong safety, and decent interest, all in one. CDs may offer higher interest, but the lack of liquidity and potential penalties make them risky for emergencies. However, if you have extra cash beyond your emergency fund, CDs can be a great tool for planned, long-term savings. Always choose an account based on your personal comfort with access, flexibility, and security. Your emergency fund's job is to be there when you need it, immediately. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.